It's time, y'all. It is officially time. Oh my goodness me. I'm scared just looking at this tag, but here we go. Besties of mine, today's video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Thank you so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. So as we all know by now, and if you don't know, if this is your first video from me, let me just tell you, I talk about mental health a lot, okay? And that is because it is such a big part of my life, and I want to be as open about it as I possibly can. So a little bit of background, I struggle with depression, anxiety, OCD, the big three. That's what I like to call them, my big three. That's probably not a great way of calling them, but it's how I deal, okay? Leave me alone. Anyway, and a long time ago, I didn't know how to seek help. I didn't know how to find a therapist. I didn't want to get out of my house. I didn't feel comfortable doing any of those things. And then I found BetterHelp. Now, the reason why BetterHelp was so helpful to me is because personally, I didn't know how to seek help, okay? I physically couldn't get out of bed and go find a therapist. So this felt like a way of having them come to me because you can do it on computer or you can do it on your phone. You can do video chat or you can do messaging, however you feel the most comfortable. And that's what really helped me. So you're matched with a therapist usually within 48 hours, and that's what happened to me. I talked to several different therapists at BetterHelp, and that is what got me kick-started, okay? Now it is 2 years later, and I actually go to in-person therapy, and I have a psychiatrist, and I take medication, and just none of that would have been possible if it wasn't for BetterHelp. That is why the sponsorship means so much to me. With all that being said, I wouldn't be managing my mental health the way I am now. I wouldn't be as happy and as comfortable with my life if it wasn't for BetterHelp. So thank you so much again for sponsoring today's video and for being there for me. If you guys want to join, you can click the link in my description. Thank you so much, BetterHelp.
I interrupt your regularly scheduled program with an announcement. Future Larry here. As I'm reading these books, I am realizing that I have a lot to say, okay? I'm a yapper through and through. I should have expected this. With that being said, this video is going to have to be several parts, okay? This reading vlogs are going to be posted back to back, so don't worry, you're not going to have to wait too long. But welcome to part 1. Hopefully there will only be 2 parts, maybe 3 max. But you know what? Don't quote me on that. You guys know I'm an unreliable narrator. Narrator? Okay. Here we go. Welcome to part 1.
Hello, my shiny face. Hello, my besties. I am going to read the Zodiac Academy. That's right. This is officially a spoiler reading vlog of the Zodiac Academy. If you've read it, come along with me. Let's head out to see what this world has for you and for me. No. We're going to read it together, okay? I'm going to read the entire thing. This is apparently the order. I'm not really sure, okay? Hold on. I know that first it's this one. This one is number 1. Like, these are pretty simple. Number 1, 2, 3. You see that? Then 4, 5. Great. Then we have 6, 7. That's how numbers work. Yep. 8, but then 8.5, it's a novella. But then you go back to 1 and it's as told by the boys. I don't really know what that means. And then I still need to buy a couple other ones. I need to buy, hold on, Restless Stars, and then Live and Let Lionel, which I think is a novella, if I'm not mistaken. It's a short story. Yeah, so I'm gonna read all of them, okay? I think Zodiac Academy is done, so I'm gonna be reading every single thing. If you have not read these books, maybe this is not the video for you, because I simply cannot talk about these without spoiling anything. Like, it's just not possible, okay? So this video might be extremely long. It might be 4 hours long. It might be 5 hours long. We don't even really know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna read every single one of these books and tell you my thoughts. Also, if you're looking at the bruise on my arm, stop. Listen, I was swinging at the beach with Giant, and you know those metal swings? I kept jumping up and I kept pinching myself here, and I was like, ow, and it kept getting red, and I was like, oh, whatever, it's fine. And I did it like several times, and then I woke up with this. What the f? I bruise really easily, but wow, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's do this. Let's read Zodiac Academy. So look at all of these books, besties, okay? All of this is the Zodiac Academy, at least all the ones that I have. With that being said, there was a couple of books that I didn't have, which was like little novellas, so I just ordered them. So I ordered 1, 2, 3, 4 more books, which is book number 9, then a novella that comes after book number 9, and a novella that's two novellas that are supposed to come in between Zodiac Academy. Okay, so this is the order that I'm gonna be reading in. Book 1, The Awakening, then Ruthless Fae, then The Reckoning. Those are the first 3 books. Then I'm gonna read a novella that's called The Origin of the Academy Bully, sure. Then I'm gonna read books 4 and 5, which is Shadow Princess and Cursed Fates. Then there's another novella, which is called Big Ass Party. Then book 6 and 7, which is Fated Throne and Heartless Sky. Then after book 7, I'm gonna go back to book 1 and do The Awakening, but as told by the boys, because apparently that's what the author said, to go after book 7. So sure, I'll do that. Then book 8 is Sorrow and Starlight, and then 8.5 is Beyond the Veil. And then book 9 is Restless Stars, and then I'm gonna read the novella Live and Let Lionel. So that's the way I'm gonna do it. And I was like looking it up online and seeing that everybody has a different order because apparently there's like 2 other series besides Zodiac. So it's like Zodiac Academy, but the same authors wrote a series in that same universe set 5 years before Zodiac Academy. And then another one 5 years after Zodiac Academy, which is like Ruthless Boys. And it's apparently like a reverse harem. And then there's another one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna read that right now. It's gonna seem so fucking overwhelming. Like you're telling me besides these 12 books, including novellas and shit, you want me to read like 6 other ones from before and then 5 other ones from the future, and you want me to like intertwine that with Zodiac? I'm sorry, I'm just not fucking doing that, because what if I don't like it and then I'm just wasting my time? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna stick to the original series, read it in the order I just told you, and then if I enjoy this, if I have great time, if it changes my life, I'll go back and I'll read the other ones. I have no problem doing that whatsoever, and then I'll tell you guys what I think the preferred order will be after I finish all of this. But it's just so discouraging when you say like, okay, there's a million fucking books to this. Like Addicted Calloway, there's already 10 books and it's 2 series combined, and it already seems overwhelming to me, even when it's just 10 books. Now you're telling me I have to read like 20? Sorry, that's just not happening. So that's what I'm gonna go in and we'll see what happens. I am ready. It is time. This is the moment. I literally just got to Florida this morning and I'm so fucking tired because I take medication to fly. So I've been sleepy all day and I'm already in bed and it's like 7 p.m. But you know what? What better time to start my journey than now? Okay, I may only be able to read 5 pages, but you mind your business. I'm starting Zodiac Academy. I am starting on Kindle because I saw them on Kindle Unlimited. So even though I do have the paperbacks, Kindle's just gonna have to be it because, well, because I want to. I'm already intrigued by the very beginning because it says, welcome to Zodiac Academy. Note to all students, vampire bites, loss of limbs, or getting lost in the Wailing Woods will not count as a valid excuse for missing class or being late to class. I love that. But then they do show me a map. Listen, I cannot see a single thing in this map. I'm not gonna lie to you. The paperback is next to me, so I can go look at the map if I want to. However, maps in fantasy books for me, they mean nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're beautiful. It's nice that they're there. I look at it and then I move on. I only read chapter 1, but I am already intrigued by the story. You have Tori and Darcy, and I guess that they're sisters. I don't really know anything else besides the fact that they are struggling with money, and one of them is like stealing money for them, the other one's doing other jobs to get them money, and they live in like this little apartment. And then Darcy almost got caught and some man let her go, some cop let her go but took the money. And I love that she said, mental note, discuss with Tor if jail is a decent plan B. I like the little humor in between a very traumatic situation. Anyway, I'm on chapter 2. Will I fall asleep? Probably. But just know that I do like the writing and how fast paced it's going. I don't really know what's going on besides the fact that they are sisters and they are thieves. And they are struggling with money. Those are the 3 things I know about this book so far. Where the magic is, I have no fucking clue. So I just read chapter 2. Yes, I am holding the book as a prop. You leave me alone. Let me live my life. Anyway, just read chapter 2. Let me say some things I'm confused about. First of all, I did not know there was 2 sisters. Like, I know I read that last night in chapter 1, but I like did not register when I was seeing all the TikToks and all this stuff about Zodiac Academy that there's 2 of them. Darcy and Tori, and it's both of their POVs, which is really interesting. I feel like usually it's like the love interest's POV, but it's actually just both of them and their sisters, which is really fun. Another thing though, I don't understand where Zodiac comes from. Does it have to do with like Cancers and Leos and Geminis? What's going on there? You know? Thing number 3, where's the magic? Where's the fantasy? Because right now they're just 2 girls. They're just 2 girls living their lives. Thing number 4 that I have to say, who the hell is Orion? Professor Orion? O'Dryan? I don't even know what his name is, y'all, but he just showed up to their home. Their homie professor. What in the fuck? What in the Pretty Little Liars is that? That's it. Those are my only thoughts going on up here so far. So apparently they're fae. What is up with everyone and their mothers being fae? Am I fae? Is someone gonna knock on my door and say, hey Larry, you are actually not just a regular human. You are a very special fae that must take over the world. And I would be like, I'm just a girl. I don't think I could do that. So they're Geminis and they are the Vega twins. And going to Celeria. Where the fuck is Celeria? What is Celeria? I don't know. That's probably what the map was in the beginning that I chose to ignore. Well, oh well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Welcome to Celeria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Celeria. Wait, so they're baddies. They have water, fire, earth, and wind. Is it wind? Is the last one wind? Air. It's not wind. It's air. Whatever. Air, wind. Whoosh. So they aren't just fae. You're telling me they are royalty fae. They're not just regular fae. That wasn't enough. They must take over the throne. Good morrow, everyone. A coffee a day keeps the depression, well, not away, but manageable. So I've been reading this morning with my coffee, as one does. And let me just tell you that I saw Tori chose fire. I want to say I wrote it down. Yeah, Tori chose fire, Darcy chose air. So they are in two different houses or orders or whatever it's called. Apparently you have air, earth, fire, and water. And they're in those. And then the heirs, which are the people that want to take their crowns, are each the leaders of these houses. There's 4 of them. I do not remember their names. The only one I remember is Darius and Caleb, I think. I could be completely fucking wrong. I don't even know. Also, I highlighted this on my Kindle, y'all, because listen to this. There are different orders of Fae, right? And apparently you have the Taenia, which is vampires and sirens. Then you have the Mutatio, which is dragons, manticore, griffins. The fuck is a griffin? Cerberus? Oh, I know Cerberus. Pegasus, werewolf, Hydra, blah, blah, blah. Then Divises, which is Cyclops, Harpy, Minotaur. Oh, there's so much to learn. There's a lot of world building right now, okay? They're teaching me a lot, and I'm gathering it. I'm gathering it little by little, okay? Like, vampires and sirens, they don't have to turn fully. Like, only one little feature of them turns. So, like, vampires will get the teeth, and then sirens will get little scales. Those are their things. Then mutatios, they fully turn. Like werewolves and all of them, they fully turn when they're using their powers. And then divises fully turn, but they still have some sort of human qualities. That's what I learned so far. Also, I think it's gonna be Darius and Tori, and they're gonna have a bully romance. I think. I don't know who the fuck Darcy is gonna be with, because so far she hasn't had a single like inkling of a love interest. Like maybe Caleb, I don't really know. Or maybe it's Darius and Darcy. And Tori and Caleb? I don't even really know. It's usually easier to figure out who the love interests are because usually it's dual POV and the love interest will have one. But now it's 2 sisters, so I don't really know. I'm eating pão com requeijão. Requeijão is my favorite thing in the world. It's like a Brazilian cream cheese, but better. Mukbang. Anyway, that's it. Those are my thoughts so far. Oh wait, 2 more theories. I think the teacher is bad. O'Brien, whatever that teacher is, I think he's bad. He sounds bad. And then, who's Falling Star? There's a Falling Star person texting them. No idea who that is. I have no thoughts for that thus far. But I think the teacher's bad. I think Darius is going to be a love interest. I think it's going to be a bully romance. I have no other ideas. I just realized that I know nothing about this series. That could be great, but it also could be bad. We'll see what happens. So I've been sitting on the couch reading, and I have a few things I've discovered. Thing number 1, apparently Orion and Darius are like plotting to kill the twins. I don't really fucking know why. I didn't think this teacher was going to be like this big part of the book, but apparently he is. I really like the fact that he calls her Blue. Like, that's cute. I don't know if I should be shipping that. Like, is that weird? Like, should I, you know what I mean? Like, I was one of those people that was like, oh my god, Arya and Ezra is so cute. And I'm like, girl, what do you mean cute? That's literally illegal. So I don't know if I'm on the right side of history with this one, but let's see. I like the fact that he calls her Blue. I'll just leave it at that. Also, apparently the nymphs killed their parents. What are nymphs? I don't even know. Let's find out. Hold on. Aren't those the people that like really like to have sex? Isn't that a nymph? Oh my god, no, it's like a mermaid. Nymphs are usually associated with fertile growing things such as trees. What? These are nymphs? Wait, what are the people that like don't mind Love Island in the background. What are the people that like what? Nymph. Oh, a nympho. That's a woman that likes to have sex. Okay, those are 2 separate things. Ignore me. Okay, also, I feel like Darcy's love interest might be the teacher. I might be onto something with that because he keeps calling her Blue, and now he's like, he's her only vampire. I guess one vampire has to like suck the energy out of a specific person and be their source, and you can't have other vampires doing that. I guess that's kind of like dating. I don't even really know. Anyway, the man, what is his name? O'Brien. No, not O'Brien. O'Brien? Is that his name? O'Brien. O'Brien wants to just be with Darcy, sucking her blood or energy or whatever. And then Caleb apparently with Tori, is that her love interest? Is Caleb Tori's love interest? Yes or no? Because I don't really feel the energy, but like if I must feel the energy, I guess I will, but I don't want to. That's just where my head is at so far. I just realized they call Facebook Faybook because they're fays. And a little part of me died inside. Y'all, I have no thoughts on anyone at the moment. Like, I'm not obsessed with anyone. I don't feel anything towards anyone. I'm obviously interested in Tori and Darcy's story, but that's about it. I don't really even like anyone. Like, Diego's there, Sophia's there,
Darius is there. O'Brien's there. It's just all, you know, I don't really know. I'm not obsessed. It's not really me, and I'm not like, oh my God, I'm dying for this series. But I know that you have to give it time with these like long series, especially a fantasy one. So of course I'm going to keep going. But so far, I just do not see myself becoming obsessed with this. And I'm scared. Okay, y'all. So I have officially finished book 1. I had to push myself to finish this book. I'm not even kidding with you. Like, I just did not feel interested at all. I really love the magic system, and I love the fact that it's like, it gives you a little bit of Harry Potter vibes with Solaria, I want to say the place is. Yes. And like the school Zodiac Academy gives you a little bit of Hogwarts because it's like a lot of 5 points for Gryffindor. Like, it gives you that. I swear, like, it'll say like 5 points for air house, 5 points for fire. Like, you'll get points reducted if you're bad. You learn different things in different classes with different professors. Obviously, everybody's a magical being, but everybody's a different kind of magical being. And I feel like a lot, not me hitting myself, I feel like a lot of this book was world building, and a lot of it was explaining the background of the story. Now, of course, that makes sense. You know what I mean? So first book, I'm gonna rate it 3 stars. The first one, The Awakening. I was in between a 2.5 or a 3. I feel like a 2.5 is like, I'm not interested at all. Like a 2 is like, the book was bad. I don't think this book was bad. I just think I wasn't interested in it, but it is obviously important. You know, like they have to set up who the twins are. They have to set up who the enemies are, which is fucking everyone. And who the good guy is, which is just one guy who literally died. And like just showing everything. So I understand. 3 stars for this one. I really hope I become obsessed with the series, but I'm not obsessed yet. Like with Akatar, I feel like I was obsessed after the first book, but this one, I'm not quite there at the moment. However, this was a good start. Let's see. A lot of world building. If you're reading along with me, let's go. We're gonna read book 2 now. Also the ending, what the fuck? Homegirl like drowned. Like he literally threw her in the pool and filled it with ice. Like enemies to lovers is one thing. Murder, attempted murder is a completely different thing. And you know what? I'm all for it. That's how you know they're really enemies. Enemies to lovers in fantasy is different than any other kind of enemies to lovers. Like they actually hate each other. It's not that kind of enemies to lovers where it's like, I hate you. You're so pretty and it hurts. Like it's not like that. It's like, I hate you and I actually want you to die and I'm going to try to make you die. Anyway, and then the only good guy in the book literally died. Falling Star. I forget what teacher it was. I literally forgot his name. He's gone. And I guess O'Brien. Oh, by the way, O'Brien is not O'Brien. It's Orion. I just discovered this recently. It is not O'Brien, y'all. I'm sad to inform I've been saying his name wrong this whole time. How many times did I even say it? Oh, goodness me. I feel like a lot. Anyway. 3 stars. I guess Orion is not as bad. The twins, I'm very interested to see how this is gonna go. They're the only ones I'm cheering for. Fuck everybody else. Fuck Darius. Fuck all the mean people. Diego's cool. He's a cool one. No other thoughts in this brain. Lots of world building. But easy world building on the bright side. Like I'm not confused. I just know nothing so far. So yeah. 3 stars. Okay. See you on the other side. These are the vibes so far. Would you look at that? What a cozy Friday night. Nothing I would rather be doing. Who says I'm not fun? Who says I don't have fun? I do. Look at me on Friday night. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is the most fun a girl can have. So I have been reading Zodiac Academy book 2 and a couple things. First of all, Caleb's POV. The fact that we got a POV instead of the Vega twins was very shocking to me. Like I didn't know there were going to be other POVs in this book or any of the books. So I'm very shocked by having Caleb's POV, but I did enjoy it. I like seeing their reasonings, but also like, am I supposed to forgive the bullies? Like, am I supposed to be okay with that at the end? Who are the 4 guys? It's Caleb, Max, Seth, and Darius. Yeah, and then it's Tori, Darcy, and then Orion's the teacher, and then Tori and Darcy's group of friends is Sophia, Diego, what is the other girl's name? Genevieve? Gwenspeth? Genevieve. Geraldine! Geraldine! I am liking it a little bit more. I'm trying to get to know the characters. I'm trying to remember everyone and remember all the orders and like Solaria as a whole and the whole shebang. But I am liking it a little more. It's still slow, but it's better than the first, that's for sure. Karma is a bitch, and today her name is Tori Vega. She just burned his rooms down. She just burned his room down. Listen to me. She burned his room down. Barbecue. Room, full barbecue. No one's invited because you can't come in. Because it's on flames. Oh, like there's enemies to lovers and then there's burning your room down. Like he tries to drown her in the last book and then in this one she burns his room to a crisp. Darius in the middle of his room like she's fire, burning fire, You know what's really interesting to me? Lance is Orion. His name's Lance. He's like helping Darcy get her hair back, which is really sweet. And like when he, this kind of made me giggle. When he messaged her, he's like, oh, this is what you can use to like grow your hair back, but don't tell anybody I told you Lance. And she's like, who the fuck is Lance? And he was like, well, you know me as like the grumpy teacher who smells like, I think it's whiskey. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, and so she's like building her hair back up from the ground. What? She's growing her hair back with a potion. And he's like, are the ends gonna still be blue? Because he calls her blue, so I'm guessing he loves the blue ends in her hair. Why is that kind of cute? Why do I ship it? Oh my god. I've learned nothing from Ezra and Arya. I've learned nothing. I'm dead on the floor, dying, screaming, throwing up, laughing so hard. As you can see, I'm so amused. FIB, all right? We have the FBI, you know, the Federal Bureau of Investigations. No. Here we have the FIB, which is the Faye, not federal. Faye. And it's Faye Investigation Bureau. Faye Investigation Bureau. Let that sink in. Criminal Minds who? We have Faye Minds here. And now we just got Darius's POV. Like, am I gonna get everybody else's POV? Is this gonna happen where everybody gets a POV? Because I just did not expect that at all. Then again, there's so many books. Like, what did I think? That it was just gonna be them for all the books? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So apparently, Orion and Darius are bonded. I don't know what that fucking means. Okay, y'all, I'm kind of liking this quote. Are you ready? Darius walks in to Tori and she's dancing to Taylor Swift, Shake It Off, as one does. And he says, it suits you. And she says, what does? And he says, smiling. Literally last book, Mans was just throwing her into the pool, putting ice over it and drowning her. But now he's like, oh, smiling looks good on you. And I folded like a pretzel. That was so fast. 911, help. I am attracted to toxic men. Currently in bed, finishing Zodiac book 2. I'm not getting up out of this spot until I finish. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, okay? I wanna get a big chunk done. I got a big chunk last night, but then I fell asleep. Like in Friends.
You fell asleep? That is all.
Anyway, so currently reading. This position is not very comfy, but such is life. This quote, I ate it up. Ate it up, y'all. Look at this. He goes, where to go? Where to go? Oh no. Oh no. It's gone. Hold on. Here it is. Stop looking at me like that. Like what? You know what? I'm your teacher. I know. Do you? Then stop looking at me like that. Then stop looking back, Lance. Mike has been absolutely fucking dropped. Oh my goodness me. Was I supposed to love that quote? Am I supposed to love that? Because why did I love that? I loved that. That never happened to me with my teachers in college. Not that I wanted it to, but it never did. Just throwing that out there. I'm sorry. Can we discuss the fact that the wolves literally peed on her? They peed on her. The wolves. The wolves being Seth and his pack. I hate him. I hate Seth. I hate Seth. I hate Max. I hate Darius. I hate Caleb. Caleb's the only one that I hate, but I don't hate it as much as the rest. But I still hate all 4 of them. Like, they could all 4 just leave the book. Thank you. He has fleas. Have I told you how exceptionally beautiful you look tonight, Darcy? Rip me. Y'all, someone tagged me in this video the other day. one of the TikTok like viral videos was someone saying things that are cringe. And the number one cringe thing was this. Like the silent scream with the hand. And someone tagged me and they were like, Larry does this all the time. Like, it's so annoying. You're so right. I'm trying to stop. I want to let you know that I'm trying to stop. But I physically, like, my fingers start going like this. And I want to do it so bad, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. If you catch me doing it, tell me to stop. Tell me to stop, yell at me, throw tomatoes at me. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding that Orion and Darcy's first kiss was under the pool with like that air bubble around them. Why am I emotional? Like, why do I want to cry? That kind of reminds me of like Percebeth's first kiss when they did it underwater as well, but there wasn't like a water bubble around, but that's so cute. Okay, I'm officially saying it that I'm supposed to ship them. I'm supposed to ship them. If I'm not, then you're lying. You're lying, Your Honor. I love them. I
Love them. There, I said it. I said it. One thing about these books is they're gonna be silly. They're gonna be silly little things, because why is there a quote that literally says Mercury was moving into retrograde soon? Like, are we joking? Because why? I like got past the Fae book thing. Then I had to get past like the bike names where it was like Harley Dragonson instead of Davidson. And now you're telling me that Mercury is in retrograde and I'm supposed to not laugh at you as you say that. Yeah. Darcy and Tori are finally fighting them. They literally combined their hands like some Charmed Ones shit, combined their hands and threw all their power at them and they're fighting them now. Yeah. You take back your throne. Yeah. Fuck them boys. Fuck all of them. All 4 of them. I hate them. I'm so obsessed right now, y'all. There's like a fight going on in the middle of this stadium and they're literally like spewing red and blue fire magic at these nymphs and fucking killing them left and right. And it's so powerful. And Darcy is saving Orion and it just... Oh, you didn't see that. Nope, threw it out. I didn't go like that. Nope. Anyway, Darcy saved Orion and he goes, show me what you've got, Blue. Before the battle happened, the heirs like threw them into this pit and put a fire magic over it and they're like trying to climb out. And this is what I see in my mind as this is happening, okay? Picture this. This is what I see.
See what the Chinese were up to? No.
Right there.
For the
These are the
website.
heirs.
Can you just be still? Don't move around as much.
And that's Dorian Darcy. Pause, because now Tori and Darius are fighting side by side, and he's in his dragon form, and he's legit like putting flames everywhere, thrashing about, and she's right next to him, fighting with her firepower, and they're very much fighting together. And then they look at each other, and he looks at her with like his golden eyeballs, and it's like a real big moment. And I don't really understand what's happening here. Because why? Like Miss Queen slept with Caleb earlier, so I thought that's what we were going... I'm so fucking confused. What? Darius is literally dying and she saves him. And then as Orion's healing him, like he looks at Tori and Tori's like with her hand on his cheek and they're staring at each other and he goes, you. What happened between them? Why does it give like what happened with Feyre and Rhys when they looked at each other and he was like, oh my god, like you, and he stumbled back and realized that they were mates. If you haven't read ACOTAR, fuck. I just realized. Anyway. What? Are they like those kind of bonds that the teacher was telling you about? Like those people that are bonded and like you just know you're bonded and you have to be together. Is that what they are? Are they that? Is that what they realized? I don't fucking know. Let me finish. Officially finished, that's not right, with book 2 of Zodiac Academy, Ruthless Fae. Y'all, so much better. When I say so much better, I'm not exaggerating, I'm not kidding, I'm not joshing around. So much better. Like book 1 was the complete setup, world building, and like showing you the characters, showing you the twins, showing you everything. It is quite literally so fucking boring. Like I rated it 3 stars being nice and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be obsessed with this series. There's no way. Book 2 literally takes you for such a ride. The beginning was still a little slow, I'm not gonna lie. But then the next half, I was so intrigued. The beginning I had to kind of push myself through, but then the end sort of got me. So now I feel like book 3 is gonna push me over the edge and that's where my obsession is gonna begin. But now I'm already invested in the characters. Now I already kind of feel like I know the lay of the land. I already know the world. I know Solaria, I feel, and I know the twins. Granted, I still don't know if I'm supposed to be liking Darius and Caleb and Max and what was the other guy's name? Seth. I know I'm supposed to be liking Orion. That's for damn sure. And I'm supposed to be shipping Blue and Lance. I know that. And I'm behind that horse. So if you're telling me that that's not the horse I'm supposed to be betting on, then I'm gonna be very upset. Caillou was very upset. Have you guys watched Caillou? I used to watch it when I was little and I would always be like, Caillou was very upset.
Caillou was upset.
Anyway, 4 stars for this one. 4 stars. I absolutely ate it up. Like, I feel like it can only go up from here. Hopefully. We're gonna hope for the best. And I've been having some giggles. I'm liking the found family vibes that it's giving. I'm liking all the characters coming together. I like that I don't know the plot. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if the nymphs are gonna take over this world. Like, obviously a war is starting. I don't really know. Like, the reckoning hasn't even happened yet. Which, what is the reckoning? The reckoning. The reckoning. I don't even know what it is. I feel like it's when they take their powers, but then does that mean they graduate? No, they're still in their first year. I just noticed they're still freshmen. Are we gonna go through all of Zodiac Academy with them? Oh my goodness me, they're so long. Okay, I guess I'll buckle up. That was me buckling up. Okay, 4 stars. Officially starting book 3. Yay! So I'm in bed because I feel a little ill, and by ill I just mean I have a little cold, like my throat hurts.
I'm sick.
Perfect time to just lay in bed all day and binge Zodiac Academy. What do you guys think? I agree. Thank you guys so much for backing me up, because like what else would I want to do today? Nothing. You know what one of my favorite things to do when I'm sick is? Literally lay and watch shows, of course, but like drink guarana. I don't know why, I just love to drink guarana when I'm sick. I love to drink guarana in general, but especially when I'm sick. So maybe I'll have a guarana. Anyway, here we go. Is this called The Reckoning? The Reckoning. Okay, here we go. So we get chapter 1 from Lance's POV, and he says he's been out of college 4 years, I want to say. So I'm guessing Lance is 25. So Darcy is 18 and Lance is 25. So I don't have to feel bad for shipping them, because that's okay. I guess the Reckoning tests all of your abilities with all of the elements, and then you get a bunch of different like Hell Week tests from the seniors and stuff, so that you can see if you belong in Solaria and like prove yourself as Fae, is what I've gathered so far. That's the information that's gone in my brain. Can I just tell you guys something? I'm so deeply confused by what the romance here is, because for me it's immediately Darcy and Lance, right? But Seth is like getting really close to Darcy, so now I'm like, okay, wait, is it supposed to be Seth and Darcy? That makes no sense to me. Like, no. And then I always thought it was gonna be Tori and Darius, but Caleb is with Tori, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's Tori and Caleb. I don't even really know. This is the only sucky part about not having any spoilers, is like I don't know what to look forward to. Like I like to like see little quotes and stuff like that on TikTok, so I know who to look forward to. Like I know who to ship and I know who I'm excited for. But I don't do that with fantasy series because it spoils so many things. But then that just means I don't know what's to come. You know, like I can't be excited. I'm gonna say right now, these are the horses I'm backing. Darcy and Lance, and then Tori and Darius. Those are the ones I like, because I feel like there's so many books, and for you to already be giving me this much Caleb and Tori and this much Seth and Darcy, it just doesn't add up that they're gonna be together. But I don't know, it could also be that. Oh my god, what if it's like a reverse harem and they're all together? No, you guys would have told me that, right? I'm not a big fan of Why Choose romances. My favorite Why Choose is the Losers Duet by Harley LaRue. I think she's the only one that did it right. I do like Lily Gold. I like the way she writes, you know, Why Chooses, but it's not what I look for. Like, I don't look for that trope. It's not my favorite. So I really hope that this is not the case here. Also, no spice has happened so far. Like, there's spice, but they haven't really showed it to me all that much. So stay tuned. Hey, wait, finally, I'm getting some crumbs of Darius and Tori. I was about to call her Roxy because that's what he calls her. He literally like bets her that she can't make this bike out of her magic, and she does. And essentially now they're gonna, you know, go ride his bikes and have a race. And if she wins, she gets to keep one. And if he wins, he says he'll let her know what he wants. Which I already love that, okay? I already love that. And he tells her, congratulations, Roxy. Looks like we've got a date Wednesday night then. Like, why do I want them together so bad? I don't really know why. Like, there's no indication that I should want them together, but that's what I want. That's just where my heart lies, and I will not explain myself any further. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm so obsessed with the professor and Darcy. I have to be. He literally tells her he doesn't want to have physical contact anymore and that they can't because this is forbidden. You know, the usual. And then he like touches her for something, and she goes, I thought you said no physical contact. And he goes, what if I'm having second thoughts? Sir. My team is winning. In Solaria, blue means royal. And to me, blue means you. Mic drop. Like, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear what I just said? He literally calls her blue because of her hair. And in apparently the magical Latin that they're in, it means royalty. But to him, blue means her. Y'all, how am I not supposed to be down bad for them? Like, how am I not? I literally already want to make a playlist for them. That's how obsessed I am with just them in general. I don't even know what else is going on in the book, but that's what I'm focused on. I'm zeroed in on them. Is there something going on between Seth and Caleb that I'm supposed to be picking up on? Because they said that was one time. One time what? Give me the deets. Tell me what happened. I want in on the tea. Could you imagine if two of the heirs are together and this whole time I'm like jealous of them spending time with Darcy and Tori? No way. That just doesn't add up. I don't think that would be the case. But It would be really fucking cool. Apparently Darcy is officially initiated to Seth's wolf pack. Make it make sense because she's not a wolf. How is she gonna be part of this pack? I'm unsure. I don't even know what order she is yet, but they're thinking she's a dragon. So there's just gonna be one dragon running along with the wolves. Also, am I supposed to be liking Seth? I'm so confused. My poor little brain can't handle this. This is why I don't do bully romances, y'all. Because the bullies, they get to me, okay? Like, it takes me a while to forgive you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like you. You piss me off. In fact, I hate you. Maybe it's because I used to get bullied in middle school. And also in high school. Drama.
I'm in the darkness, but I just highlighted this on my Kindle, and I need to show it to you guys. Do you see? Do you see? There are the highlights on my Kindle. Are you ready? I'm on chapter 20, and literally, like, Tori almost got taken away by the darkness, and then Darius was hugging her to his chest, and, like, she kind of barely woke up to hear him saying, like, he was in the middle of a sentence, and he goes, would fucking break me. Don't you dare give in to them. I'll follow you into the shadows if I have to, and drag you away from them, kicking and screaming, because they can't have you. They fucking can't. I fear it's time for bed, y'all. I literally have read so much in the span of, I don't even know how long it's been. Wow, I'm on chapter, let's see, this is Darius's chapter 24. I'm on chapter 24. I still have a good ways to go, but I'm gonna finish tomorrow morning, and then we'll discuss. Guess what I'm doing right now? Before I go to sleep, like it is 3 a.m. You mind your business, okay? Before I go to sleep, I'm gonna search up Zodiac Academy fan art, but hopefully I don't get any spoilers. Zodiac Academy. What if I put Zodiac Academy fan art, no spoilers? Do you think that would work? Oh, ooh, how pretty. Oh, I love this one. Look at that. Wow. Oh, nice. Oh, I like that. I like that so much. Oh my God, I'm so happy. This is the best day of my life.
I just woke up. You know what that means. Black coffee and Zodiac time. I'm going to finish book 3. I'm so fucking excited. I went to sleep thinking about it. Like, I fell asleep at 4 a.m. just thinking about finishing this book. So here I go. First, I need to feel alive again. Okay, here we go. A couple thoughts are circulating my brain. First of all, I love this quote. Darius is so me. I scowled at the coffee machine like it had just insulted my mother. He could make his own fucking coffee. Like, literally, that's only because Seth said, like, have coffee ready when I get there. And he literally scowls at the coffee machine like it had insulted my mother. He has a way with words. Like, he's also the one that said the dishwasher thing. And now he's the one that said the coffee machine thing. I'm a fan of his verbiage. What can I say? Things have gotten really bad. Things have taken a turn for the worse. Let me just tell you why. Well, they found out that they were the ones seeking revenge for everything. I don't know how they didn't find out this sooner, if I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Like, I would have immediately assumed that the fleas, the Pegasus stuff, the fire in his room, plus what happened to, there was something else that happened to Max. What happened to Max? Caleb was the Pegasus, Seth was the fleas, fire in his room. What was it with Max? That's gonna piss me off. Hold on. Oh yeah, the griffin poop all over him that made him itchy during the tournament. There you go. All of that stuff, they just found out that it was the Vega twins, which, let me just say, I would think that they would put 2 and 2 together. I think that that just shows how little they thought of them. Like, they underestimated them so much. They never even thought they were capable of these things. But now they found out, and now they're like, well, we're gonna seek revenge for that. So I feel like book 1 was the setup for everything. Book 2 was literally them bullying the Vegas the entire time. And then book 3 is them kind of seeking revenge for that bullying. And then I'm hoping that the next books will be all of them together, because I'm starting to like every single character separately. And I just kind of want all of them to be like in a group. You know what I mean? Like, all of them are so funny, and you start to like all of them, even though they're all so fucked up. You start to love them. And you know what? In fantasy, I think bully romance is so different. Like, I hate bully romances. I hate it. It's my least favorite thing. But I feel like in fantasies, it's done in a different way, because in fantasies, it's like the people actually fucking hate each other. They want each other to die, and they try to make each other die. Like, they try to literally kill each other left and right. And I feel like that's a different dynamic than someone just like being mean to you at school. So I am enjoying the shit out of this, if I do say so myself, okay? okay? Also, something else has occurred. They finished all their trials. They passed air was the first one. Then they passed fire, water. No, it was air, then water, then fire. Now they passed to earth. So they passed all of the elements. And now I guess the reckoning is going to happen. Also, you know what I just noticed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many zodiac signs are there? Are there 12? Because there are 12 books in this series, like including the novellas and stuff. So if there are 12 zodiacs, that would be really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Never mind, there's like 14 books. Never mind, I was way off. I thought there was the same amount of books as there are zodiac signs. There are 12 zodiac signs. Okay, there are 12 zodiac signs, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how many books there are. It seems like there are 12. Well, ignore me. I thought I just stumbled upon something cool, but I don't think I did. Pull the lever, Krog! How fucking dare, Professor Orion. How fucking dare. You're telling me you're gonna kiss another woman and then get mad at her? The gaslighting, the disgust. You are not forgiven, sir. You are not forgiven. Let me be the first to admit, Professor Orion's apology was kind of hard. I forgive you. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Also, you know what I hate? You smell like her. Then make me smell like you. Why is that hard? Oh, no. Okay, wait. I didn't expect Diego to go a little bit crazy there. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Here's the thing. Everyone in this book is a little crazy, right? So I feel like he's still gonna be fine. But what the fuck was that? That was a little too much, sir. I'm gonna need you to pipe down. I also just don't like men with the name Diego, just in general. I hate the word cringy. Like, I absolutely hate that word, but there is no other way to describe this than that. Like, what do you mean? Hashtag miss your peach. Hashtag see me after class. Like, I'm gonna be forced to kill myself. It is about damn time. Things are finally happening for Darius and Tori. Yes, yes, yes! I could not be fucking happier. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. I want to go back to the person I was before because I was so happy. And what the fuck? I need a moment. So I just finished The Reckoning, okay? Number 3. And hold on a damn minute. Wait, what is that? Okay, that's how The Reckoning has me feeling, y'all. You're telling me, okay, according to a bunch of the reading orders online, you're telling me you want me to pause this. You want me to pause this, what just happened, the way this book ended, and you want me to go into a whole nother series. You got me so fucked up. I saw a million orders online, and I know y'all are gonna comment, and you're gonna be like, I want you to read the Dark Fae series, and it's gonna be like, hold on. I know exactly what you're gonna say. Hold on, here it is. Here it is. In this little novella of Zodiac Academy, in the back, it tells you all the other series, I guess, that these authors wrote. And it says here, hold on, it says, and I quote, Harley Quinn, Dark Empire. Okay, they wrote Ruthless Boys of Zodiac. Okay, so this is apparently a reverse harem paranormal romance set in the world of Solaria, okay? Then you have the Dark Fae, which is the Darkmoor Penitentiary. Okay, that's a reverse harem paranormal series set in the world of Solaria 10 years after Dark Fae. Okay, lovely. So the Ruthless Boys, I guess, is the Dark Fae. So you have Dark Fae, Savage Fae, Vicious Fae, Broken Fae, Warrior Fae. And this is the reverse harem. So you want me to pause what I'm doing right now to read the 5 books in that series, just so I can get background on the characters that are gonna show up. You have got me so fucked up. I'm sorry, but who do you think I am? No, I don't care if it makes it more enjoyable. I just don't wanna do it. Like, now I'm just annoyed. I will not do that. 5 books just to get background on some characters that are gonna show up. No. And they're set in the world of Solaria. Okay, so they're like a prequel to Zodiac Academy. They happen before Zodiac. Great. Then you have Zodiac. And then apparently the Darkmoor Penitentiary happens 10 years after Dark Fae. So I guess that happens after Zodiac. And that's 3 more. Caged Wolf, Alpha Wolf, and Feral Wolf. And it's another reverse harem. And again, you want me to also read that. No, you're fucking crazy. One thing about you is you're crazy. If you tell me to read that in that order, I just want you to know that I'm not gonna listen. I don't care how many points you throw my way, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna finish all of Zodiac, and if and when I'm interested, I will go back and read the other series, and then I'll let you know what I think, okay? But I am not gonna do that. That is fucking crazy. That is crazy. There's already like 12 books in Zodiac. You want me to stop and read 10 more? No, sweetie. Anyway, Zodiac Academy, the order is right here from the authors, thank God. So it says The Awakening, which I already read, Ruthless Fae, which I read, and then The Reckoning, which I read just now. Then it's Shadow Princess, Cursed Fates, Fated Thrones, and Heartless Skies. And then it's The Awakening as Told by the Boys. So I have 5 more after this. And then there's the 2 novellas, which is The Origins of an Academy Bully and The Big ASS Party. I think what I'm gonna do, ignore everything I said in the beginning of this video, ignore everything I've ever said ever, because what I'm gonna do is read it in this order. I'm gonna finish all of the books in that order. The Reckoning, Shadow Princess, I already read The Reckoning. Shadow Princess, Cursed Fates, Fated Thrones, Heartless Skies, and then I'll do The Awakening as Told by the Boys. And then I'm just gonna read the 2 novellas lastly together, and then I'll let you know what order I think you should read it in, but that's the order I'm gonna go in. I've made an executive decision, and I don't wanna fucking hear it. And you're crazy if you want me to read all these other series ahead of time. You're crazy. You're crazy. Because the way this ended, like, let's talk about this. 4.5 for The Reckoning. That was fucking insanity. I was so excited. And then the things that they did to me, to make me not excited anymore. Lionel, fucking son of a bitch. You know who he reminds me of? He Who Shall Not Be Named from Harry Potter. A lot of these books actually give me Harry Potter vibes, but like make it not YA, make it like new adult, and make the universe a little more complex. And instead of just wizards, there's a lot of other creatures. That's what it's giving, because they're skilled to school, and you get like 5 points for this and like 5 points for that. And there's different houses, different captains, and all of that stuff. So that's what it's giving. And He Who Shall Not Be Named is giving Lionel. Wow. I just want to read all of the books immediately. Like, how dare you try to stop me from this? How dare you? Now that I'm invested, now that I'm in, you couldn't pry me away from these books. If you paid me money, and you want me to stop to read a whole nother, I'm sorry, I'm appalled. I'm appalled by that. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. I will probably eventually read the other series just later on in life, but not now. Not now. I'm gonna read it in that order, and then I'll finish off with the novellas. See you in part 2. Fuck this. I need to start the next book immediately. Like, I'm flustered.